Oh, hi, big good-hearted wolf. How are you today? I'm doing a sort of ASMR version of my stream because I don't have music or anything. You can just hear the sound of pencils. I am exhausted. Really tired. I couldn't be bothered to get dressed or anything today, so hence no face cam. Still need to go shower and stuff, but I really wanted to get some commission work done. And I figured, well, I'm gonna be working on it anyway. Maybe someone will want to watch. And this way there's less pressure, because if I suddenly just want to get up and go somewhere, and by somewhere I mean lay down, then oh well. You can't see me anyway. I might try zooming in a little bit though, so you guys don't have to see the whole. Maybe not. Can I not move it? I don't really care. Oh yeah, okay, I can scale it up. There we go. Oh, thanks, man. I'm just kind of taking it really slow today. I laid down most of the day because I just was so tired. But I'm on it now. Sorry that you're so tired. Yeah, I mean, it happens. I went grocery shopping yesterday, and I think that just really wore me out because I slept so much last night. And then today I'm still like just fatigued. But that's to be expected, since I was tired yesterday. I'm not just gonna magically be less tired. Let's see. I'm in the mood for something toony. I have some music playing, but like I'm listening through good headphones, which doesn't let me broadcast to you guys for some reason. So I can hear it, and you might be able to hear it through my headphones if I play it really loud. But I don't want to deal with. It really hurts my ears wearing like the earbuds, so I want to wear my good headphones. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do this time, because normally I try so hard to make my streams like super, friendly for everybody, and it's just like it's hard for me. I can't just sit up for really long. Like right now, you guys can't see, but I'm mostly like reclined back. Like I wouldn't even be visible in the face cam if I had it on. So I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna work how it's comfortable for me today. If you guys want to talk, I'm here, but I'm putting in as little effort as possible, as bad as that sounds. Oh, I broke my pencil. I am slightly disappointed that I can't do that smile, but I'll manage. Oh. Well. I'm not exactly presentable right now. I'll make sure that tomorrow I have my face cam on, but I am just like, didn't wash my face, didn't get dressed, just headphones on with a blanket. I'm like curled up in a blanket. This is the real life version of me that you guys don't get to see. You do, boo. That's weird. Oh, thanks, big good-hearted wolf. You remind me of someone. I guess I'm just generic that way. Unless you meant face cam, in which case that's just a cat person. The problem I'm finding with these is that certain pen, like, okay, so like, you can even see, probably, certain ones of these are really, really soft pastels, so they don't sharpen very well. So I don't know how I'm gonna get this one sharp. I always have problems with it. Maybe get some really sharp scissors and see if I can do the old-fashioned way. This is a bad idea written all over it. This is not really making it sharper. Oh, now I covered my fingers in it. I'm gonna try this thing again. Let me turn down my volume real quick so that I don't deafen you guys. Holy moly, that actually worked this time. It's never worked before. Look at that, we got a lead tip. Whether or not it's gonna stay is a different question. And mostly your behavior. Oh. Well, hopefully in a good way. It looks pretty stable. Let's hope it stays that way. Oh, the headache is real right now. Let's try turning this off and see if that helps. Yeah, but now I can't see anything. I'll try doing it in the dark, why not? Alright, let me just block in some of these areas of color. Just freak someone out on Twitch. Oh no, what did you do? Oops. I just crashed Photoshop apparently. Nice. Even Photoshop can't be bothered. Not in the mood for the song, thank you. There it is. I'm an empath in the sense when someone else is one, so I asked if she got upset. Oh no. Well, it sounds like that's a good thing though, right? I mean, having empathy is a good thing. Oh, hey Corey. This is like the most informal stream that you happen to find me on. Normally I have like the fancy face cam and all that stuff, but I just can't be bothered today. How are you doing? It scares people. Oops. Let's grab some pan pastels. Are you going to tell me? Tell you what? There we go. Oh. Okay. Are you not one? I'm not sure if I am one. How do you know if you're an empath? I used to be like really kind-hearted and stuff, but I guess like, as I've gotten older and sicker, I've been more cynical. How good are you? I've been trying to watch one of your streams, but I'm usually busy when you stream. Oh. Well, I'm gonna be streaming for real tomorrow. Like, this one's just kind of... I was already gonna be working, so I thought, well, I'll just turn the stream on. So, Kuriyami, what in the world are you doing up this late? I thought you were gonna go to bed at a decent hour. Did you have a good workout today, man? I really need another light that's not the sun. Oh wait, there's one right here. So smart today. So does tomorrow be. Oh, hi Dot. Yeah, I'm like, you inspired me because you're like so chill and stuff that I was like, oh, I want to do a chill stream where I'm just kind of sitting there drawing. I always try to make these super professional streams and then it's exhausting, so I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna do it laying down, which I currently am. I skipped the workout. I'm bad at life. It's okay, I didn't get to do my workout today either. I wasn't feeling good. I've been laying down on the couch all day, so. What a cute kitty. Fun fact, when I do game streams, I'm usually laying down. Yeah. Me too, man. I am so far, like, laying, reclining, that I would not show up on the face cam if it was on. So, you guys get a cat. It's me. See, she's got a flower in her hair and everything. She's got green eyes. That cat looks way better than I do, though. I'll talk about it later. Okay. I'll be on for a little while. Okay, I have to turn this song down though because there's so much bass. Cannot with the bass today. I have a headache. What do I want to listen to? Equally beautiful cat. I miss my cat. Alright. Put on some really crummy slow music. Ooh, too loud. Be nice if I could like broadcast this to you guys, but it won't let me because I'm using my Bluetooth headphones. Do you work alone? I do now. I'm self-employed. I can't actually like work a real job, so I don't leave the house and stuff for that. I don't really have anybody else who's offering to do artwork and pay me for it. You can't fool me. What am I trying to fool you about? Oh, that the cat is me? It's totally me. Looks like that wood's not gonna absorb any more pastels. I'll have to put some more stuff on it. That you're the exactly. I have to go eat dinner. Just wanted to check out your stream. I'll try to check your stream tomorrow if I get home from the gym early enough. Alright, man. I will be on at like, what is it? Like 8 o'clock, I think, for you? Yeah, 8 to 10 is when I stream. I brush teeth and hop into bed. Well, I'm glad you're at least headed in the right direction of sleep. Oh, I've got this color. Okay, cool. I should be home by then. Awesome. Oh yeah, it's gonna be a much better stream than right now. This is just me noodling around a little bit. it's a first step to get away from multitask watching streams and YouTube documentaries about Sergeant to chill. I will lull you to sleep with the sounds of scratchy pastels. 10 out of 10 quality. Oh, Dot, you're too sweet. Give me that terrible 90s music, please. What a dashing, mysterious loof. Yeah, that's me. On days that I don't feel like showing my face. Hi, creatures. Whoops. Throwing things. Maybe like a really bright blue. I think this pan pastel will do it. Here. Wow, Nightbot is just like having what is happening with the sound. I mean, there shouldn't be music playing because I've got it through my headphones, but if the mic doesn't detect that I'm speaking into it, it'll like completely eliminate all background noise. So it goes to like dead silence. The problem is that if I try to broadcast my sound, which is like this, then it plays through my laptop speakers rather than my headphones. So, yeah. Sorry, you're gonna get some silence because I'm not in the mood to have earbuds hurting my ears right now. I could. I choose not to. Sound of Silence, great song. That is a great song. Have you guys heard the Peter Hollins version of it? It's so good. I'll play my own music to match the mood. Oh, Big Good-Hearted Wolf, you've heard the Peter Hollins version? Cool. Yeah, I discovered him and I was like, wow, he's got a great voice. I think it was like 3 solid days I listened to the Into the West that he did. It was so good. Inspirational. I have a kalimba. It's a cheap one. I don't know how to play it well, but oh, what the heck. I don't know what a kalimba is. Oh, now I need to go listen to The Sound of Silence. Thanks, man. Of Silence. Peter Hollins. Okay. Tim Faust has a great voice too. The thumb piano? I'm not sure what that is. Oh, I love this song. Alright, I'll play it for you guys, because I love you that much. I don't know what I just turned up. Oh, not that mic. Turn that off. We don't want an echo. I've come to talk with you again. As soon as I turn on music. Okay, fine, we're turning it off. She literally loves me. She really loves me. Yeah, of course I do. Where is my headphones? Let's see. Oh, did my headphones turn off? No! I made it mad. Okay. We're back to headphones. Sorry guys, we're gonna keep it quiet. Here you go, Trin. Back to silence. Metallic tines that you pluck and the vibrations are amplified by wooden board or gourd. Interesting. Trin's like, yay! Big good-hearted wolf will have to play it for me in the background. Yeah, I've heard the Disturbed version too. I actually prefer the Peter Hollins version. I just have some bad memories with the Disturbed version. But the, whatever his name is, the main singer from Disturbed has a great voice too. Kind of reminds me of Poets of the Fall. Rita Picasso says, this looks amazing. Thank you so much. Yeah, we're going really laid back today. Tomorrow I'll have a normal stream again, but we're just kind of chilling today. Working and laying down and doing our absolute best. Yo, I'm back. Did you bring me a sandwich? I'm not actually hungry right now, but you know, for later. I didn't go to the kitchen. You don't keep your toothbrush in the kitchen? I don't know anybody who keeps a toothbrush in the kitchen, actually. That would be bizarre. Ophelia gets comfortable on the couch and pops some popcorn in my mouth. Sounds like a perfect day. Jeremy says, I feel bad yesterday I ate a midnight snack and today I skipped my workout. I feel the same. Like, yesterday I went to the store and then I didn't take a nap, so that was good, but I didn't get a ton done either because I didn't feel very good. I really just want to get all these things done. I have a toothbrush in the kitchen. I am bizarre. Yeah. That is something I've never heard before. Kuriyama says, did you buy me anything? Ironically, I bought Swiss cheese. It's dairy-free, soy-free, gluten-free cheese. So, technically, yes, I guess. That's weird. I guess Trin's name was considered inappropriate. Toothbrush is useful for scrubbing tiny areas. That's true. Swish quote-unquote cheese. I mean, it's not really cheese, you're right, Dot. It actually tastes a lot more like cheese than any of the dairy-free substitutes I've tried. I'm pretty happy with it. Got a very bitey, sharp-ish taste to it. The best I've gotten with like Daya is the brand I normally eat, and that one is like kind of like cheap nacho cheese taste. I want holidays, like a holiday, like time off. That would be amazing. Okay, calm down, Peter Hollins. You're a little loud for me right now. There we go. That's better. Oh, Kuryami, my mom has an urgent question. She wanted to know, do you like tacos? Slash, does anyone in your family like tacos? Kuryami, I feel like I work too much school and painting and band. Yeah, man. I mean, if all those things are important to you, but... Oh. Dot! Filling my bit cup. I do like tacos, but I barely ate any in my life. The ones I had were delicious. Huh. I will get back to you. You soon enough. Such an urgent question, life or death. Oh, my mom. Yes, she has an urgent question. She wanted to know if you like tacos. Well, because she said that, like, no Europeans like spicy food. And I was like, I don't know about that. I think you can. Like, there's no rule just because you live in Europe, you can't like spicy food. And she's like, ask Kevin if he likes tacos. I'm like, will do, Mom. Will do. Today I needed a tiny vacation, so I went out for shopping therapy. Ooh, shopping therapy. That sounds fun. Someone else is playing. I've got shoes, underwear, and socks. I have clean shoes that aren't falling apart. My first Doc Martens. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Doc Martens will last you forever if you take care of them. My dad has one that's like 12 years old. I don't have Doc Martens. I could never afford them, but if you can make the investment, go for it. Are tacos spicy? I mean, they can be. If you make them traditional, like Mexican style, they typically have like peppers and onions and some amount of spice to them. I mean, if your tacos aren't spicy, do you like spicy food? Like not curry, but like knock your socks off spicy. She wants to know. They look like puppet shoes, rather. My puppet shoes shall look like these from now on. They are tan. I have really nice. I got shoes that were made. Like they have the inside of like a tennis shoe, but they look like a really nice fashion boot. So that's like what I live out of. Those ones are like $100 and something. They're the most expensive pair of shoes I've ever owned, but in like 5 years, so. And they are like real leather suede stuff, so as long as they're not dunked in water, it's fine. I was told at the finisher the seller that Doc Martens are now made in other countries like China. They still make those from England, but they don't have all the same features. Interesting. I don't know if my sister's still here, but she has a couple pairs of Doc Martens too. Bet you she could tell you more about it than I do. I normally get my stuff on clearance, so they don't generally have brand new Doc Martens on clearance. Oh, I remember that one evening in Canada we went to Tres Amigos, this Mexican brand. I almost cried, but it was so good. On the menu said it's not spicy, then you didn't actually have the spicy things then. My mom's talking like jalapeno peppers, ghost peppers, like burn your eyeballs off kind of spicy, because she loves that stuff. I can't eat it though. Like I couldn't eat it when I was healthy. I certainly can't eat it now. Let's see. Spicy. Wait, actually, you're not from England. I kind of assume because your name sounds like that. No, I'm not. I wish I was. My parents both love England, but we're not from there. I have Irish and Guamanian blood for the most part, so neither of those are. Like, whoops, that's the wrong one. I was gonna show you guys in 1 second. I nearly forgot, so I'm gonna put something that's kind of an advertisement really big for you guys to see. I'm having an ink sale. I haven't sold any of them yet, so I'm hoping if you guys would be interested, you could spread the word. Let me open it up so I can show you. Ink sale, ta-da! That's a little big. So I'm doing custom ink drawings for $15. It'll be free shipping on any order over $30. That's whether or not you get an ink drawing. It doesn't really matter. But I do like anything that you'd like for pets or characters or what have you. And I'll mail the original to you as well. That's good until October-ish. Just need to raise a little bit of money from bad summer. Haven't had a whole lot of sales recently, so mine aren't the ones from Britain, but they are the official. I shall share it on my Facebook. Creatureist, it's actually on my facebook.com/ashes.graphics. If you want to share it from there, I have that already posted up, so you won't have to try to figure out how to put it up there from a screenshot or something. Time will tell if they're truly good quality. All shoes the last 10 years were ephemeral garbage. Even if I paid the most I could, quality went down for the brands I used to rely on. Yeah, that's the hard part, man. Like, they don't make it like they used to. Things are made to expire now. Ordered very spicy at an Indian restaurant. It was a mistake. I like it. It's quick spice from like Korean food, not last build up of Inferno of Death spicy, but I can't take too much. I'm not well trained. Okay. So, I'm wimpy with spices too. It's okay, Kevin. I'm very sensitive to like not even just like the taste of it, but like how it sits in my stomach. Like too much pepper can be too much for me. I'm a wimp by all standards of spiciness. Not Eden. You just like came in and attacked with that link. Thank you. Actual Etsy link. Or it is okay. Eden on top of that stuff. I need to give her a prize. I didn't even bother to copy my own Etsy link. She was on it. I want to eat Indian food now. I came in at the right time. Eden just pops in. I heard a link. Whoa. Oh, Taku's rating. You like Hallelujah from Pentatonics? I'm Googling it now. I love that song if I remember right. Let's see. Howdy sneaky. I am not sneaky. I decided to try a stream that was just like, let's lay down. Hold on, I can't concentrate while someone's talking. Welcome everybody, all three of you guys. I hope you'll enjoy the laid back stream. We'll have a normal one tomorrow if you don't like this kind of super chill environment. Just working on some commissions. We're talking about spicy food and vocalists at the moment. No, Taku, you sneaky dog. I'm half Mexican, so I grew up eating all the spicy stuff. Yeah, that's my mom loves Mexican food. She would love the habanero and ghost pepper bushes. She can just eat jalapenos. Like, I don't understand it. It sounds disgusting to me. Don't forget to say hello to cute Al Gabriel. Oh man, I can't speak. Gabriel! I should have him respond to his own name. Or he might actually. I don't remember if I did that. He's just ignoring us all. Oh no. Not talking today? Good taste in music, Big Hearted Wolf. This is exactly what I wanted to listen to today. Alright, since I don't want to eat myself tomorrow, it's better I go and get some sleep. Have a nice evening. See you. Yeah, I'll see you hopefully tomorrow. Well, you're not going to make it to my late stream, or at least you better not. But I hope you sleep well. Eat all the sandwiches for me. Never listened to the actual lyrics of this song. That's really sad. It's beautiful. Frida says, okay, I'm gonna be lurky and get a workout in. Ooh, man. Thank you. Doing my workouts for me over there. Does this mean that I don't have to go bicycling tomorrow? Will inevitably make me faint. Empath, remember. Nice. What song? It's Hallelujah by Pentatonic. Gabriel telepathically said goodnight through me. Why am I hungry for a mouse all of a sudden? Stop it, Gabriel! Did you say hungry? Because I think if you say hungry, he'll eat a mouse. Oh, there's so much of the grain of the wood here. It's so rough. It's like sandpaper. Did he respond to it? I didn't check. I'll work out for both of us. Yes. Yeah, I think if you just say... Oh, he's thinking about ramen, and then, yep, he'll eat the mouse. Joop. Guess I'll work out for both of us. Biking, you say. I'll do some biking for you. Yeah, I have to do, like, recumbent biking and swimming are the only exercises I can do for longer than, like, 3 seconds. So... I have to do those exercises and hopefully try to not faint, which never works. But you know, doctor said at some point over the next 8 months, if I exercise every day, I might be able to stop fainting. Let's not hold up too much hope there. Little mousy, not again. Get some black. This part of her nose kind of came down a little bit too far. Let's bring it back up. Yeah. Creature East as this portrait is alive. Will you put it under glass or use a spray fixative? How do you apply without poisoning yourself? So for soft pastels, normally I don't use any fixative or sprays or varnish or anything like that. This one's actually done on a piece of wood. So what I do with these is a very daring thing, which is I'll spray it with fixative and then I'll varnish it. And it has mixed results. Sometimes it works really well and sometimes it catastrophically fails. So hopefully this time we will have success. But I thought it would look really cool with the words are hard. The oval, to have like a very antique gold lookish to it. Old lookish, yeah, okay. Those are all the words I have for the day. Also, thank you. I don't know if I said that. I'm just gonna say it again. Sometimes I read things and I'm like, oh my gosh, thanks, and then my mouth doesn't actually say those words. We're gonna put down the pan pastels to basically just lay in a little bit of color first. We need to have a little bit of a textured surface, but not that textured, because then the pan pastels, or I'm sorry, the regular pastels just don't stick. A delicate balance. Didn't know that Ashley is making an interdimensional cat. After she's done, she throws it on the ground and poof, it's a real cat. That would be nice. If that were the case, I would have so many cats, but I'd have a horse. I could make a horse just poof. I actually do have a horse commission coming up, so I'm excited about that. Horses are my favorite to draw. Alright, I need black. A dragon, Ashley! A dragon! That's true. I haven't even added the whiskers to this yet, guys. Oops. Gabriel was tired. He was sleeping. I do hope you're using proper cartridge mass and doing it outside. Yeah, no, I would never do any sort of fixative inside. It's basically just glorified hairspray that I use on these. It will not permanently fix it. It's just for about a half an hour that it gives it hold, so that way when I put the liquid varnish on it, that it doesn't run. Because if you put varnish on chalk, it just smears. You can't do it. If that's the case, then I could draw you a beer. I love horses with Sean Connery accent. The trick is to do it on a warm day when it's not too humid and apply super thin coats, letting each one dry, then wait at least 2 hours before doing anything on top. Yeah, that's what I've actually been trying to do, and it's worked really well since we moved to California because... Oh, that was a long sentence. There isn't a lot of humidity out here. Like in Massachusetts, it was constantly humid, so the success rate was not great. Just on principle. But since moving here, it's worked really well. And I don't put much on at all. I just put enough on that it'll work for the wet. I do have to do multiple layers with the pastels because it does fade when you put a varnish on it, or not a varnish, a fixative on it. That's why I don't use a fixative on any of my pieces unless they're the wood ones. And I do that because the wood ones are not really all that easy to frame, whereas the other ones you can just put them behind glass and preserve them. Wood, it's a little bit more difficult. Oh, I love Liam Neeson. Who do you like more? Sean Connery, Liam Neeson, Anthony Hopkins. I'd have to say Liam Neeson out of all those. There are pastel specific hair I almost said laxatives. Word. Fixatives. I hope those were better than hairspray. I mean, it's not actually hairspray. I used to, before I got fixatives, I used to use hairspray, but hang on. Let me try and reach it. Yeah, this one's the one that I use. It's workable fixative, so it's not a permanent one either. It can erase. Really gentle. But I only put a little teeny bit on, and what's great is that where we are is pretty high up, so there's a good cross breeze. So if I do it against the wind, or towards the wind, I guess, if I spray it, most of it will kind of just carry off, so only a teeny bit hits it, and none of it goes in my face. Because I can't breathe that stuff in. It'd be toxic fumes. Ellie in the house, 2-pack, California. Pastel folks seal several times during the process to mobilize the pastel before adding more. I never could plan that much in advance. I mean, it just, not only that, like, one, I feel like that's bad for the environment, and I prefer to keep the pastels as naked as possible, so I would prefer to do it on pastel board. That's my preferred way. And actually, I can show you guys, because you're here, and I thought it might be interesting if I could. One of these. That's not it. Hang on. There it is. So this one, I have it double wrapped, so I really didn't want it to get damaged when we were moving, because it's easily the most difficult piece I've done. Although I should probably not try to open it, but I will, because I want to show it off. Just try to cut this little piece. There it goes. Okay. I have like this triple sealed because I didn't want it to get damaged. But I can show you guys how I typically do the soft pastels. Maybe. So much tape. I'm sorry. Should have muted the mic. I was so afraid that this was going to get damaged that I just like went ham. Okay, come on, get out of there. Oh, it's stuck. There we go. So this one is traditionally how I do it. So this is the soft pastel lion that took several weeks to make. I'm gonna just take off the bottom layer so you can see it. Packed it so well. I'm like, you shall not ruin the soft pastel. So much tape. Oh my gosh. Version of ASMR. The heavy metal section. Hang on, I'm gonna turn down the mic so that you guys don't have to hear every single crinkle that comes out of here. I'm not going to take the whole thing off because then I'll have to probably completely redo it. But yeah, so this is how I typically do it. There's nothing on this except soft pastels. So all of that is not fixed. If I touch it with my hand, it'll just come right off. And I do it on the an 1/8 inch soft pastel panel. And then this just gets framed behind glass. Yeah, let me put that back on. turn your volume back down so you guys don't have to hear it. There we go. Let me catch up on chat real quick, guys. Let's see. Oh, hello, Cam. Is it Camus? I have not seen you here. Welcome. Leave this. Okay. Back farther. Back farther. Good choice. Real working out now. Good luck, Frida Picasso. Have a good workout. Leave the sprayed work outdoors away from windows for a few hours so the fumes off gas. Too many people just bring it back in the doors immediately. That means you're breathing it in anyways. I try a little bit, but I am always like hyper concerned that, you know, like a bird is gonna come poop on it or something. So like I will put it in the door, like the doorway, and just leave the door open. And like have it covered still away from any bugs and stuff. Liam Neeson, The Chronicles of Narnia. Yeah. Thank you so much, Trun. That one's for sale too in my Etsy shop if anybody's interested. Took me several weeks to do it. I'm gonna do a tiger one as well, so it's up for sale if you guys want to check it out while I put it back in the bag so that we don't ruin it. This was done right before I moved, so like I had to trust the movers with so much time that I've invested, so I was really nervous. And I like triple wrapped this thing. Damage that. Let's bring it back. Okay. And I'll put the coupe on while I catch up again. I can't read and put things in bags. Kimmel says, can I make a suggestion? Sure. Do you mean like a suggestion that you want me to draw, or did you have a like a art tip suggestion? Because I'm open for both. I want to believe there would be a scientific technique of application that could use to penetrate surface and powder, merge into something super strong, maybe a fume. I don't know. So the thing is that with that one in particular, so if you use a fixative, color variation happens. So if I use a fixative on this, it's going to desaturate it considerably. So I've used it once to lay down the darkest darks because I really wanted those to show up better. And I actually need to change this because it's not really showing true color. It's actually much brighter. It's very saturated. When I put a fixative on it, it's going to get almost black and white. Not only that, but it also can leave splotches, especially if you're doing it on a typical surface that isn't wood. Wood actually is very nice about the splotches because it kind of evenly absorbs it very quickly. But if you do it on just regular paper for soft pastels, you end up with a lot of spots. So I didn't want to use anything that could possibly change the quality of all that detail. So I left it completely naked. Could you draw a bouncer from Star Wars in soft pastel? So my suggestion box, where is it? It's hidden at the moment. I don't know where I put it. Oh, here it is. So I do suggestions for my Thursday stream. So that is only with watercolor. Soft pastels are unfortunately way too expensive for me to do unless they're for commission. these pencils are like $3 a piece, and I go through them very quickly. And then these pan pastels were a gift, and just one set of these is almost $300. So I can't spare the pan pastels for little projects unless they're paid. So everything is done in watercolor that are suggestions, but I can add that to the suggestion box for you if you wouldn't mind it being in watercolor and being random. See, there's a bunch of suggestions in there. Once we finish the project on Thursday, it'll be a random draw. Use whatever medium you want. Bouncer from Star Wars. What does that look like? Yes, if you could link a picture, that would be great. Jen says there's a guy on YouTube who has 2 tigers and does vlogs about it every day. His name is Michael Jamilson. I think I've seen him before. And yeah, I don't know. I have a picture of, what is it? I have a picture of traditional, can't even think of what it's called, the regular tigers that someone gave me that's a professional photographer. I was going to use that as a reference, but if I can find someone who will let me have the rights to a photo of a Siberian tiger, I'd be up for that too. Hey, Ashes. Hi, Romonger. Do you like my super relaxed stream? Did you see my face? Oh. Nope. Hold on. Over that way. Up there. That's me right now. Bengal tiger, thank you. No, Camus, you can send it as long as it's safe for work. That's fine. I don't want anybody posting anything that's not safe for work with, you know, some kids that like to watch this stream. I prefer not to have them clicking things and then I get yelled at for it. Yeah, just go ahead and post it. I'll go on Google Images. Oh, I've never seen that. I will definitely put that in the box. It looks like fun. Here's Bowser. Ask Gabriel. Yeah, so Camus? Make sure to give me a follow and check me out on Thursday, because I hopefully will be finishing Thursday's project this week, which means I'll be picking a new one. Once again, this is the one that we're working on for the stream. So this one's in watercolor. Give you an idea of how much detail we get sometimes. Never seen that one. I'm a Star Wars geek. They're not in the movies, no. Gabriel's COD mod. Gabriel has all the power. Whoa! Thank you so much. So you became an Ember Hatchling. You're one of us. And yeah, make sure you check it on Thursday, because if I draw you, I'll send you a message, but it would be cooler if you were there. It would be awesome. I almost used a pen on this. That would have been so bad. Alright, I'm just going to lay in a bunch of pastels on. Because I need to spray this before I can add too many more layers. So we're just going to add a bunch of different color. I just want to get enough of it covered that the grain of the wood is a little bit subdued. This'll do. Have patience with pastels. They take a while. There, some of the wood has been covered up now. I can feel less of it. So I'll be able to add more detail. I like that sound. Oh dear. One more and you have 100 followers. Ooh. So I've got 99 problems, but followers are not one of them. Haha. Is that a joke? I feel like that's up with the kids lately. You know they made pastels in pencil form. Yeah, so these are my favorite. They're the only ones I think that are worth buying. They are the Stabilo, Carbothello. They're very, very expensive, but they're worth every penny. So that's what I did the lion that I just showed off with. I did it with pan pastels and those pencils. Oh, I thought I still had the box in here. I've also used these, which are not bad. They're a lot more difficult to control. But I might actually use a little bit of them on here because they spread really nicely. And they're cheaper. So if you need to start with pastels, I warn you they're going to be expensive, whatever you get. But you can go for things that are a little bit more cost efficient. My best advice for you to be though was just get the best quality that you can and just get it on sale, because it will be well worth it. You can pull it off with crappy pastels, but you will hate your life. I've used those. Yeah, these are a little bit more difficult, and they don't survive the fixative very well because they are such a, like, they're barely held together. They're very kind of cheaply made. But for laying in base colors, they're not bad. It's, if you don't have pan pastels, they're a decent alternative. I still would prefer the pan pastels though, because they blend so much better and they're so much more saturated. Speaking of which, I'm going to switch back and do a little bit more of the black with that. Oh, Jeff the snail. I love snails. Jeff is awesome. How to use pan pastel with a brush. So, hold on. Ashley is an ancient banished to the world, be tested for a good night. If she succeeds, you'll turn into a phoenix and set the world right. Oh, he's weird like that. Nah, man. I would believe I'm being tested, because this is definitely not a normal level of pain that a human should have to go through, but I don't know about turning into a phoenix. How to use pan pastel. So yeah, it's they have a couple different tools. These ones are the soft brush kits, and they're literally just like, it's like fleece almost. They're super soft. And they have the big ones, and then there's also oh, that's where I put it. They have also these, pardon me, these little teeny ones, which I love to use for blending details. And there's also the big sponges, which they have in like the triangle and the finger shape, I guess. You're not supposed to use your fingers with any of the pastels, but I always do, because I'm just like that. You didn't answer my question, by the way. Oh, were you asking me? I was on the way out. I'm sorry. I was in dot stream for a little bit, but I actually left my laptop open AFK and I didn't realize it while I was trying to make food. Alright. Just tease a punk. So, I mean, if you want to go with Kay LaSalle, the only one that would work would be kind of steampunk, I guess. That's the closest thing. They're very fantasy and almost medieval. So you could do that if you would want to, but I mean, if not, if you just want to do one for the heck of it, then any of those sound really cool. I don't even see it, I apologize. I can make your own brushes with needle felting or pieces of chamois. I mean, some people have said that you could use like the makeup sponges and stuff, but like honestly, they're not that expensive for these things and they last a really long time. So I'm just gonna go with the brand that is made for pan pastels, because when you buy pan pastels, they actually send you these. So I'm just gonna stick with those because it seems like it's the best thing to use for the pans themselves without destroying them. And they spread really nicely too. I mean, they do wear down a little bit, especially if you're using a really toothy surface, but I'd say it's worth it. It's just kind of an expense that you should be prepared for with paying for pan pastels. They're $300. You might as well do it right. It was Gabriel's fault. Oh, everlasting Q-tips. I vote steampunk. Cousin is named Eden. That's cool. Diesel's steampunk is retro-futuristic in the World War II period. Oh, well then definitely not that. I do not like anything World War II related. I want to believe there's woodpunk. Woodpunk would be cool. Gabriel eats mouses. He's secretly evil. I mean, he's just a carnivore. It's not his fault. He was put here on this earth as an owl. Gotta eat. Not World War II related, just the era. Yeah, I have really bad flashbacks of that. I won't go into it, but I had an ex who was obsessed with everything in that era. I prefer not to ever, like, think or talk about that ever again. 3 years, man. 3 years that was the only thing we ever spoke about, because that was the only thing he wanted to talk about. They needed to rhyme with bowels? What? T-Beans, hey! Man, you guys are all awesome. I was just noodling around and we had a bunch of people come. It's so cool. Because they needed to rhyme things with boles? Oh, owls invented vowels. Okay. Oh, Kit Kat! Hey! How you doing, Kit? Romonger, yikes, also noted. My ex was a narcissist. Hey, that sounds right. Was his name Brian? Oh, that's terrible, man. I'm sorry. I will not get into that because I could go on for hours and hours. Let's just say when someone yells at you for sitting around all day in your wheelchair, that should be the sign that you should not be in that relationship, and I'm gonna leave it at that. It's too long, got off work, so tired. Yeah, I'm about to leave too because I gotta eat and my stomach's kind of hurting already, so do you think I'm a woman? I have a surprise. Oh, I'm sorry, big good-hearted wolf. I automatically assumed with an awful person that it was clearly only the awful person I knew. It could be a girl named Brian, which should be even more of a sign that you should date that person. Anyway, I'm surprised I am not. How dare you call this noodling around? Well, I mean, I'm working. It's just that I'm like laying down and not even bothering to show my face. Do I need to go fight someone for you? Kit, yep, if you could go beat up a very specific person in Massachusetts, well, that would be great. No, I'm kidding. I'm over it. Not even worth the time, man. This is starting to work a little bit. I'm gonna turn on the light. Done and done. Why do people always assume I'm a woman? No, I didn't assume you were a woman. I assumed that your ex was my ex. That was the only assumption I made. So you could very well be a man and just gay. So, you know. You could be trans for all I know. There's a wide world of options out there for you these days, ladies and gentlemen. A wide world. There we go. That's looking pretty good. People always think I'm a girl too. Well, your name has queen, so people get confused. Gabriel helped me. People who can lie on their stomach for more than 5 minutes are superhuman, right? Well, how people do that? Let's see. That's a myth, right? I just moved right next to San Francisco. It's definitely not a myth. They're here, man. They're here. But hey, doesn't make him any less of a being. Someone please understand that reference. Alright, this needs to be like purple. My brother is gay, I'm kidding. I was gonna say, some of my good friends are gay, so let's not hate on them. Actually, some of my, well, Tara is like one of my best friends, and she's ace, so. When I was a clown one summer, I was always mistaken for a girl. Blame the costume and makeup I was given. A totally milked situation for laughs, though. Switching to my deepest voice. Go see the nice young lady clown. It's great. Ellie, don't judge anyone, so you know. Only Gabriel. Aw. Well, Gabriel loves you. You can judge him all you want. Gabriel loves all the people. He's just here to tell you that you're doing great. Kind of like Stream Dad. Okay. There's quite a lot more work that needs to get done on this. I didn't realize just how little work I've put into it, so we're gonna have to probably do some more work in Wednesdays. It's no face, just me working. I live 2 blocks away from the Castro super gay neighborhood in San Fran. Yeah, see? It's real. I even applied makeup one of my school bullies without them having a clue who I was. Aw, man. He told me he was gonna strangle me in my sleep. No! Gabriel wouldn't strangle anybody. He's the kind of person who would be like, oh, you're an axe murderer? Oh, that's okay, I still love you. It's very hard to get on Gabriel's bad side. Y'all tasted it. And Gabriel's gizzards. I don't know what blackness is in that heart. I do! He's an angel. He's literally, by definition, not allowed to have a bad heart. He is ultimate kindness. And he's not human, so he can't be flawed. He's an angel. And his sole purpose was to love and teach humanity, so I don't buy for a second that he's got a dark heart. Now Nightbot, on the other hand, Nightbot is full of the devil, banning people without my permission. Gabriel never did such things, no sir. Gabriel was just giving everybody support, doing his absolute best. There we go. Alright. And then this part needs to be super dark right here. Oh, this is not going to take any more pastels, I don't think. Unfortunately, we've hit the max. I'll have to spray it with some fixative to get it to take any more. That's the unfortunate part of working with wood. It has quite a low limit for how much it can take. So I'll hold this one up for you guys to see it. I've still got lots of work to do. There's a little bit of the wood you can still see right there. I'll have to make sure I clean up the back before I varnish it, but yeah. It's a good start. Turn off my super blinding light. We applied a pastel ground on the wood. A little bit. You can see that it's like almost an orange color, and then this is the natural wood. It's almost white. When it's varnished, it's going to darken, so it will be a little bit more visibly wood looking. It's all an act. He's learning. Shh. Blot is another name for a blob critter. Gabriel has the right name for himself. Gabriel is an angel. Hey Dot. Okay, I need to make Din Din lurk mode engaged. Yeah, me too, man. My friend's actually waiting to go watch some TV, so I'll have to turn off the stream in a minute. Like all pets, when we least expect it, they strike. I think you've had some terrible pets, man. I have not had any of my pets go rogue. Oops. Let's see. Anybody online that we can raid? Because I think we might just end the stream, I guess. Oh, I guess I need to refresh it. Oops. All undercover agents, don't you know? I have proof, wanna see. No, I'm on a product called Pastel Ground. It makes services good for pastel. What? They sell that? No, Creatureist, I didn't know. Yeah, big good-hearted wolf, make sure you do that, please, before we end up going anywhere. Gotta take a shower and make dinner, but I hope to catch you next time. I will be on tomorrow, right at exactly at this time, so make sure if you can to stop by. We'll be doing the watercolor stream. Hype, hype, hype. I've got pastels all over my face. Tried it myself, but I hear it's good. I'm gonna have to look that up. Because I would love to have a surface that was actually like made to hold this pastel rather than just, you know, trying my best with fixatives. That would be awesome. Yeah, I don't see anybody online. Oh well. No rating again today. There's even a watercolor ground? Huh. I didn't know that. So you're saying I could use like watercolor ground on wood essentially and then paint on top of it? That would be really neat. There are people that sense and feel other people's feelings and sense feelings in an environment. Also, they sometimes sense things. They can sense each other sometimes. I don't think I've ever had that much strong sense or anything, but I could always tell when people are upset. Like, even over text message, I'm like, are you okay? And 99% of the time, they're like, no, I'm not. And I'm like, I could tell. Something didn't seem right. But I don't have, like, any superpowers for sure. What's the point of watercolor ground? I use that. Got rid of it. Why? This pain, they can take over that pain. I can kind of tend to do that. I can see how that would be an issue. Oh, the empath thing. Alright. I mean, it must be really hard to deal with, honestly. Like, I feel... Oh, geez, hold on. Look at these hands. I feel very strong emotions a lot on my own, and like when someone I care about is upset about something, like it really disturbs my peace. So I can understand that like having that for like everybody would be killer. It's draining. Yeah, it sounds draining. Like I said, I can't imagine trying to deal with like everybody being on your radar. There we go. I'm just layering in some texture, so that way we can spray it with fixative. Alright guys, I hate to cut it short, but I think I'm gonna head out. So as always, make sure you check out my links if you guys haven't yet. I think everybody here has, but give me a follow if you want to. We are so close to 100 followers. I'm very excited about that. By the way, I have a big imagination of just playing around with being serious with that stuff. That's okay, man. I know. I feel like you're a very creative person, so I would not hold that against you. I will just tell you whether or not it's canon with Gabriel's story, which is that he's like, you know, the angel owl and stuff. Thanks for the show and all the inspiration. Oh, thanks, Creature East. Alright, well, hopefully you guys will be able to catch me tomorrow, right around this time. I'll be doing the watercolor stream. If you don't like it, I can stop. Oh, don't worry about it. You just be yourself. I'll worry about anything I've got going on. Alright. So, and yeah, by the way, I will post the coupon one more time, so in case anybody's interested, coupon. And there is that sale going on for $15 ink drawings. Normally they're $30 for customs. Ouch, I just punched myself. Yeah. Have a good night, everybody, and have a good day for tomorrow until we meet up again. Bye!